Anxiety in Australian children is being described as a modern epidemic. Lack of concentration, constant worry, racing heartbeats and avoiding confronting situations are symptoms seen now in unprecedented numbers.
At least 500,000 Aussie kids are suffering with fear and phobias affecting their daily lives, and that's only the ones we know about. That's around 2 school kids in every Australian classroom. Symptoms can kick in as young as 4, and if untreated can stick around until adulthood. It's a global issue too. According to the World Health Organization, 1 in 13 people worldwide suffers from an anxiety disorder. Wellbeing expert and co-author of Anxious Kids, Dr. Jodie Richardson joins us now. Jodie, good morning and welcome.
Good morning,
These
Sam.
numbers are truly scary, and you just wonder if a kid at 4 is anxious, what are they going to be like at 14? Or 24, how can parents identify anxiety in their child?
Yeah, so children have should experience a normal range of emotions. So anxiety is a normal emotion in response to a stressful situation or something that the child fears. But when it's becoming extreme, when it's really starting to interfere with the child's ability to participate in activities they normally participate in and enjoy, and it's really greatly impacting on their happiness, that's a sign for parents to maybe seek some help.
Yeah. Jodie, are we parents to blame? Do we share too much with our little kids rather than say, look, let's leave them their childhood. They don't need to worry about our worries?
Oh, yes. Look, definitely. Look, we as parents don't cause our kids anxiety, but certainly we play a role in helping them to live their childhood as kids and not be exposed to our stresses and worries, not be exposed to decision-making in the home as much as perhaps some are. Definitely.
Okay, so if you notice your child is exhibiting some anxious behaviour, what strategies can you use?
Yeah, so the key strategy, there are a number of tools that we include in the book. The key strategy for calming an anxious brain is breathing, and that's something that we really advocate children and parents practicing together between anxious moments. It's a bit like asking a child to do an Olympic lift when they've never done strength training if you're asking them to breathe during an anxious moment. So practicing in between anxious moments is really important.
It's interesting you say exercise regularly, but keep a diary. Why encourage your kids to do that?
Oh, well, with regards to the diary, that's more for parents. If you are noticing some behaviours that are worrying you, we always recommend go straight to your GP and have a conversation. But keeping a diary helps you to keep track of what's been happening. So when you do seek professional help, you've got a really good, clear record of what's been happening.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you write things down, they don't seem as big as they do inside your head, do they? What's your advice for parents in general?
Yeah, so when a child is anxious, the number one thing kids need is for their parents to recognise it. Recognising it helps to fast forward any necessary treatment, but also to know that there is a difference between regular anxiety and an anxiety disorder, and a GP will help you with that. And to validate a children's feelings. All emotions are okay, all emotions are normal, and for a child who's anxious to know their parents get it, they understand, and a parent saying, you know, I can see this is worrying you, I can see this is frightening for you. They're the kinds of reactions that kids really need when they're anxious.
Yeah, and that one-on-one time with kids is so important. Jodie, terrific book. Good on you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is huge. If you'd like to check this book out, it's called Anxious Kids, How Children Can Turn Their Anxiety into Resilience. It's available in bookstores right now.